What's up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Diving. It's your boy Monkey.
And it's your buddy Wally.
I am back with Battlefield 1. Playing by myself because, well, Walter's...
I'm a piece of shit.
Yep, exactly. Walter is probably playing Bioshock, I believe. But today, we're diving into Anthem by EA and BioWare. I know this is your most anticipated game from E3, right?
Yes it is.
That's not just your most anticipated, it's one of the most anticipated games out of E3 as a whole. Because everyone's looking forward to this damn game. Everyone's been looking forward to this game since it was announced last E3.
Well, my thing is, I just hope it's not like a whole No Man's Sky thing again. That made me very disappointed.
Well, no, what everyone's worried about is that it's going to be turned into another Destiny thing. And no one wants another Destiny. It's going to be like that MMO thing that... Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't want another MMO. I could care less about MMOs, if I'm being honest.
Some MMOs are good.
Yeah, but most are shit.
Neverwinter was a good one.
Yeah, but most, again, are shit.
I mean, that is true.
I mean, they have typically they have weak stories, and then after the story is done, you have nothing else to go on to. You have raids and dungeons and shit. I'm just like, I don't care about that. No. Like, from what we know about Anthem already, it's gonna be the world is gonna be a shared live world. Kind of like how the crew is, and how a lot of games from E3 have been announced as. Like, they're shared live worlds, everyone sees the world the same way, but like, it's your choice whether or not to team up with people. Like, you can if you want to, but you're not obliged to, you know? You're not just gonna run into random people in the world, you know? Now, it looks like it's gonna be more like, it's more gonna be like a cooperative teamwork game, because there's no PvP, there's only PvE in this game. So you're not gonna have to worry about, like, fighting other people while you're trying to fight like monsters and shit, which I'm happy about because the game doesn't need it, honestly.
I feel as if it would add on to like the coolness. I'm surprised
not every
doing
game
it that way.
I mean, I'm not, honestly. I mean, not every game needs to be like competitive, you know?
But if you think about it, like, most of the games that have been coming out as of recently have been like following the Fortnite trend.
Well, yeah, of course,
like
but this one is
Royale
not.
Type thing.
As far as I know, this one isn't going to have any of that. Which I'm just like, yes, thank you. We don't need it. There's enough games that are doing that. We don't need another one.
It's the leap that Monster Hunter should have went with.
Yeah, to an extent. Yeah, a little bit. I just know it looks absolutely awesome, and I'm excited for it. And I'm on fire. Fuck, I'm dead.
Like, yeah, again, I just hope this isn't like overhyped how No Man's Sky was, and then.
Well, no, see, No Man's Sky was its own thing.
A lot of people.
No Man's Sky was
shit.
No, No Man's Sky was a shit show, unfortunately.
But
no,
a lot
this
of
one.
people went ape shit for that.
Oh well, yeah, of course. But we actually have a lot. They dropped so much information about this game at E3. Because they just gave us like so much shit, which is great because we need information. The last time all we got is some like
people what they want.
Exactly. The last time we saw anything about this game, we just got some cringeworthy gameplay trailer. They dropped a lot of info. They said it's not going to be an MMO. It's going to be a shared world, but it's more along the lines of a cooperative experience. Like, you can jump in with your friends and stuff, then come into your game and party, whatever, and just hang out and play. But it's not going to be like Destiny is, where you just go out and you find a bunch of people on planets and stuff. Like, it's not going to be like that.
Do you get like a boat to fly? A boat? You can fly a boat.
Apparently you can fly a boat now, guys.
You get like a ship you can fly?
Apparently you have like a mobile base that you have. It's like a forward operating base, kind of.
So it's kind of like Destiny.
Sort of, but not really, because like Destiny, you just have like a ship that you just, you know, fly. Like, you don't even fly in. It's not even interactive, which I got pissed off by. Basically, your mobile, it's just a mobile base you can hang out in and switch up your javelins in and your weapons set outs and everything. So it's not like in Destiny where like you do like a little cutscene with the ship and everything and you see it flying around. Nah. But like I said, like you can play the whole game solo if you wanted to. You don't have to play it with anyone else. You can if you want. Of course, it's a lot more fun if you do that way, but you don't have to. And one of the really cool things they said about the game was they made this game in a way that instead of just adding like side content to the game, like dungeons and raids and all shit that you had in Destiny, they made it in a way that they could just add more story content, like basically forever. They could just keep on adding story after story after story content. Which I'm just like, yes,
that's a
100%. I love it.
You keep people entertained with it.
Exactly, because everyone, like, yeah, doing the whole raids and shit like that, it gets fun. It's fun, but it gets boring after a while. Especially to me, because I get bored out of my ass with that.
I feel as if it's going to be like one of those grindiest games after a while.
Well, again, that's why people were hoping it's not like Destiny, because that game gets grindy as fuck. And that's one of the reasons I hated Destiny. But no, this one, they just said that you can, like, I think you're going to be able to just go out into the world and do whatever the fuck you want, like free roam type of shit. And I love that, like free roam into fucking Javelin. Hell yeah. But then you're also going to, like, you can also take jobs and bounties and shit like that. But the way they made the story was they can just keep on adding new parts of the story onto the game.
Because I feel as if they're going to do it like that, they're going to bring so much more to the table, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Why are you excited for this game anyways?
I can be Iron Man without being Iron Man.
Basically. What I really love and what I'm really excited for is that, like, so many of these type of games make you, or like force you to get locked into a specific choice or a class choice at the beginning of the game. Like you have to choose what class you want to be. Like you could in Destiny. Again, going to be comparing this game a lot to Destiny because that's what everyone else is doing. But like in Destiny, you have to pick what class you want to be in, like the Hunter, the Warlock, whatever. But in this one, you choose a Javelin to start, but then you can buy any of the other Javelins as well and play like switch them out whenever you want to.
Are you able to like equip different shit to it or no?
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, the Javelins are fully customizable. So you can change the color, you can change the weapon loadout. From what I've seen, like each Javelin obviously has like something that they're key on, like they have their strengths. Like you have the Colossus, which is your heavy Javelin. Obviously it has like more armor, it has a shield, it has all that shit to it. And then you have your Ranger, which is basically your fully balanced Javelin, and that one's basically like it has like the good all-around aspects, you know. And then you have two other ones. There's the Interceptor and the Storm. The Interceptor looks like it's like the speed class, more along the lines
I feel as if
like
the Storm,
submachine guns
just by the name, would be like the speedy one.
Well, yeah, Storm looks like it's going to be the healer type of thing. It's more dealing with like dodging and like it looks like there's more like mystical technology, science fiction shit to it because he can like teleport around and shit. Die, bitch. Oh, balls. But yeah, what I'm really excited for is that you can switch out your Javelins when you go back to your operating base. I think that's cool. Because you're not just locked in. Like, if you have, like, a group of your friends, like, you can switch out your Javelin to better work as a team. So, like, each of you has each one of the Javelins, or you can all be fucking Colossus Javelins or whatever.
At that point, I feel as if it's gonna be dirty. For the sole fact that everyone's just gonna. I've played games where people can do this. Like for instance, For Honor, the Orochi just got a buff that made him broken at this point. And there'd be whole teams on like domination or team deathmatch or whatever.
Well, yeah.
Of just straight Orochis, and then all of a sudden you're getting your ass eaten out like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like you're afraid that it's going to be like unbalanced. Like, but from what I've seen, like there isn't one Javelin that's like super OP. From what I've seen, like each of them has like their strengths and their weaknesses, and you have to play them to their strengths and weaknesses, obviously. So like while the Colossus may be more may have more armor and more heavy weapons, it's also a lot slower. It's not as fast. And the Ranger, he's basically just a good overall javelin, you know? He's just the balanced one. He'll have like moderate armor, moderate weapons. Oh yeah, apparently, yeah, going back to your thing about customization really quick. They did touch on customization, like you can change the paint and you can actually change how the javelin looks. So if you want to change like the helmet, the armor pieces and shit like that, you can. And I'm like, all right, cool. So it sounds like the javelins are going to be fully customizable.
Now for that, is it going to be like you have to grind for the materials for it then?
I don't know. You may have to you may be able to like buy the materials. Like if you, whatever money you make from the bounties and whatever you take, you can use that money to buy upgrades and different parts for your javelins and stuff. From what I've seen, that's what it sounds like. Apparently the map was fucking huge. Like it's ginormous. And I have a feeling that there's some sort of like...
How ginormous is ginormous?
Apparently at E3, like they only had like a small part of the map that they could play on. But it was kind of hinted at like the map being absolutely ginormous. Apparently one other thing about the javelins is that like you're not going to be able to fly forever. Like they have like your jetpack has to like cool down after a little bit.
I mean, I'd assume so.
Like it's not just like Iron Man where you just fly forever and just wreck. Like you fly.
I feel as if after a while, like it just gets broken.
Yeah, probably. But what I also saw, it's really, really cool how they did this, but the overheat like is legit overheat. Because we saw a dude like, he was flying around, his jetpack was overheating, and then he flew under or through like a waterfall, and his shit just refreshed basically, just cooled down immediately. So the water actually cools down your jetpack and shit.
See, it's like little things like that. That's what like brings games together.
Right? It's like
so,
little...
give it like that real world feeling.
Right? But yeah, in terms of the story, since BioWare is known for their amazing stories, so they gave us a little bit of a look into what the story about this game is going to be. And apparently you play as you're what's called a freelancer. You freelancers are who are able to pilot the javelins. It takes place in this basically, I guess, post-apocalyptic world where you have to wear these extra suits to go out into the world. Like you can't just go out on your own. Apparently it's too, like the environment's too unstable. But it's in a world where the gods apparently abandoned this world, but they left behind all their tools of creation. And apparently the Anthem, or the reason it's called Anthem, is because your job is to like protect what's called the Anthem of creation. It's like this big, basically Halo looking thing. So apparently there's this other faction that wants to weaponize the Anthem of creation, but it's basically just an enemy faction who wants to use the Anthem of creation as a weapon, and your job is to go out and I guess there's this one mission there where we saw them trying to silence one of the other tools of creation.
Faction.
Oh fuck. No, okay. No, it was like this actually. It was this tool creation that was active, and you had to basically shut it down because it was attracting all these enemies and monsters and shit. So you had to shut it down. There's going to be like.
When you say monsters, what do you?
There's actual like monsters. They're legit monsters. There's like mutated creatures and shit.
What?
That are in the world.
I'm over here thinking like Monster Hunter, like.
Nah, well, I mean, it looks.
And shit.
No, it's not giant dinosaurs. It's more like giant, like troll-looking motherfuckers. I mean, but they're huge. There's small little buggers, and then there's like huge ass guys. Like we got a glimpse into one of the story missions, or boss battles rather. It was like this spider-looking thing. I don't know. It looks interesting. It looks like it's gonna be. It actually kind of looks like it's gonna be a mix between like Destiny and Monster Hunter. Because it has a bit of both.
See, my thing is,
it's not going to be as MMO as either of the games are. Well, the multiplayer for this game is going to be more along the lines of Monster Hunter World, where you can do the whole thing solo, or you can just team up with other players and take on jobs and bounties and shit like that. And I think that's fun. I'd rather have that more than a Destiny-style multiplayer. You know, where you're running into other people all the damn time. Well, yeah, that could be fun.
I mean, another thing, people are assholes.
Exactly. Exactly. And I don't want to be constantly...
GTA proves that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun.
I'm honestly just excited just to fly around as Iron Man, honestly. I just want to wreck shit.
You know, I feel as if that's going to be a skin. I
Iron
don't
Man
know why,
skin?
but I just feel as if
That
that's
would be
going to
cool.
be a skin.
Dude, why
Or
the fuck
something
not?
close to it, you know what I mean?
You could probably color yourself like Iron Man. Because, like I said, you can change your colors and shit.
I feel as if a lot of people will.
Oh yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going to do that. That or War Machine. Like they're going to make the Colossus War Machine or some shit. What do you hope to see in Anthem?
Out of like all seriousness, I just want to fly around that map and like explore.
Oh yeah.
That's what I like about like games with like big maps like that, like God of War. God of War, like,
right?
You have so much you could explore and do.
Oh, it was beautiful. But no, that'd be really cool. I really hope that they add some sort of open world exploration to this, because I mean, honestly, if they give you a game where you can fly around in Iron Man armor in a beautiful world, why wouldn't you make that open? But we still have a while to wait, because this game, like 4 other games, is releasing on February 22nd, 2019. And oh my god, there's so many games releasing on the exact same day, and I'm going to be so fucking broke. I'm excited for this game. I cannot wait. Like you said, I hope that there's some sort of open world aspect to it. I hope that's not going to be like a true MMO or like a Destiny clone. I hope that we get a shit ton of story to the game. There's so much about this game that I cannot wait for. Is there anything else you want to say about Anthem?
Anthem needs to hurry up and get here.
Guys, thank you so much for watching our Anthem deep dive. If you like this video, please slam that like button. If you want to let us know your thoughts about what you think Anthem is going to be, whether or not you're excited for it, please do so in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more of us diving into these type of games, movies, anything you want us to talk about, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you get notified when we go live. Wally, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
Guys, stay excellent, and we'll see you in the next dive-in.